Man, as you go live, that's how I'm going to go live.
Yeah. Satan have to do them work, isn't it? That's the devil, bro. Hey, look how he plays quiet a while ago, no?
And as you go live, it's pretty live button.
Mm-hmm. Come with us and share every day, yeah?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, all right. So first off, I want to say all praises to Yahweh, Basham Yahushai, Basham Rakakwadash, the honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways pushing this word now, sincerity and truth. The sisters, the believers, the helps, shalom. This is brother Irawam from James Jamaica Camp. Have the brother Zach and the brother Yeshaya. You know, Zach, James fight the good fight. Brother Yeshaya, James hope and pray. And just an exhortation as well as a warning to brothers, and also those looking on. Because when we look on it, the Scobie incident, it can be used as an example, as to not really set up yourself and gain in this world, but your heart and right towards how about Shemi or Shy. Look on all of the glory we gain for all them years, in dedicate the NBA from my 17, right? Retire a couple of years ago and we're profiting. In our kingdom to come, basically getting consolation already. And at the end of the day, if you really look at him current him health at the time, him there a couple of years well for go. With some whole heap of money. Him have a couple of years well where him could have go for really comfortable certain way. Right? But before we get into that, the first part of the lesson is just you also reinforce what the spirit of the brothers and the point from there you have to get yourself in order. We not say your brothers not supposed to get them thing together because as scripture getting a Timothy your household,
Yeah, me have it already.
yeah, go on.
All right, so this is go to the point or start a bit upwards.
You can start a bit upwards.
All right, so let's start that one. This is First Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This is a true saying: if a man desire the office of a bishop, he desireth a good work. A bishop then must be blameless, the husband of one wife, vigilant, sober, of good behavior, given to hospitality, apt to teach.
All right,
Now,
pause. So yeah, it specifies a bishop, which is basically the head of a church, but at the same time, in another aspect, from a community truth, you have to consider yourself a bishop, because really and truly, if you're in a truth, having dedicated to teaching this word, having more than one wife are gonna really benefit you. One is enough distraction. Paul tell you that. Say, them say him said, don't have none because you help if you turn up on the Lord without distraction. So obviously having one you have one is a distraction. Imagine having two. Being vigilant, being sober, being of good report. You have to conduct yourself as a man in the truth. So yeah, it's specific towards a bishop, but hey, from I teach this word, this would definitely apply unto you, yo. From I say I dedicate this to Yahweh be your body as a living sacrifice. That is definitely them attributes or them things are things you're supposed to apply unto yourself. Continue.
verse 3, not given to much wine, nor striker, not greedy for of filthy lucre, of filthy lucre, but patient, not a brawler, not covetous, one that ruleth well in his own house, having his children in subjection with all gravity.
And they say, oh, one ruling in his own house. So, as the brother them get into from the other day, yo, you have to, you have to basically, get your ass up, get a job, get your house in order, get some discipline, go to work, earn some cash, pay off your bills, get things in order so you can make it easier. To basically do the work in a sense, you can attend up on the Lord without worrying about certain things. You have to attend up on the Lord every time you have to wonder, say you have a debt to pay, or you have this to do, or that, or you're in a certain state where you're constantly, dip on your face. So you have to continually think upon the Lord. So yeah, you're supposed to actually get that in order. You're supposed to get your house in order. If you have a woman's supposed to be in order. If you have children, the children's supposed to be in order because the woman, the children, even back then they have servants. Based on how your house run, it really tell a lot about you as a man. So you have to be a man of the Lord and basically get your house in order. Go on.
Quick one. This is second Ezra 14 verse 13. Now therefore set thine house in order and reprove thy people, comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption.
Exactly. See, first part say what? Set your house in order, then rebuke the people. So you can't go out on the highways and byways and curse out JK or rebuke them or whatever, but at the same time, you're thing all over the place, yo. Yeah, you have to basically have a standard we need to uphold so that when you go out there, you go out there in the right spirit. Continue up.
All right, so back to First Timothy chapter 3, now verse 5. If a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of Yahweh Shem Shai?
Exactly. So yeah, definitely you're supposed to rule your own house because when you go out there, you go up on the highways and byways, how you going to take care of the brotherhood? How you going to take care of yourself? If you're thinking in order, it makes sense to go there to Jake because you're supposed to be a leading example, not only in word but also in deed. So when the reason why we bring up that precept is based on as I said, the topic we are going off is the fact say, yo, you're not supposed to covet riches, or you try like you look at rest in Babylon. But this is like a mini disclaimer to know that look, at the same time they're all supposed to be in order, right? Just put that out there. Now, the thing with Kobe, as a matter of fact, wait, we have an next precept. Get the Psalms, Zach, the Psalms, Slakia.
All right, Psalm 62 verse 10. Trust not in oppression, become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them.
Exactly. So hey, y'all get your little money, fine. Because as we know, say yo, when this thing crash, none of them things you will get not gonna matter either way. It not gonna matter. So yeah, get the thing up, but just don't focus on riches. Don't focus on like, oh yo, me go settle in a Babylon and me just go good. That is not the message of the brothers. I'm push them just and making us say, look, hey, just stand up on your own 2 feet. So not because you're in a Babylon, that means you have to live like a bum, but at the same time, it means say, oh, this is your rest either.
You just learning the balance of storing up the treasure in heaven, storing up the treasures in heaven, and it don't mean that you just don't do any form of hustling or you don't do any form of earnings. It just mean that you put your trust in the word. You put your hope on it. The society. You have the hope on heavenly treasures.
Yeah, because your soul shall be required of thee.
Yep.
Does it mean that your soul shall be required of thee? And it go for sure that look when as a matter of fact, like I said that this you have something, Zach?
Yeah, I have 2 really.
All right, go on.
So this is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 5 verse 1. Set not thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life. Follow not thine own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart. This is
Exactly. Go on.
okay. This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 11 and verse 19. Whereas Method 18. There is that waxeth rich by by his weariness and pinching, and this is a portion of his reward. Whereas he said, I have found rest, and now will eat continually of my goods, and yet he knoweth not what time shall come upon him, and that he must leave those things to others and die.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And this is where Kobe come into play. All these years balling, contracts upon contracts, trophies upon trophies, rings upon rings. But at the same time, what? Hey, brother Shamar, you actually watch sports and them thing that he must say, yo, every time when I watch a Kobe interview, them always ask him, say, yo, you've been in the game so long, like, we are gonna do when you retire. And him never yet have an answer feed.
Yeah, because him always the same don't know when it can come. You may know if it deal with it. Him always say that.
Yeah, and that it. But guess what? Him dedicate from 17 to I not even know how much, but enough years from a little bit me I grew up and I watch Kobe. Him I invest in the NBA. Our apostles and elders, them invest years in the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So but at the end of the day, which one are gonna really profit, yo? Spite him glory because hey, Apostle Tar and them them gonna get
You go
couple
back.
thousand views per YouTube.
Yep.
But when I type in right now, I type in Kobe million plus, yo.
It go back to the incorruptible crown and the corruptible crown. Then the corruptible crown. If your brother want to get that,
Yeah,
you
man,
know,
we are confused, man.
we just bring it to it. Because at the end of the day, it's the words that Yahweh Hashem Yeshai that want to preserve us, man. That's the difference between we and these people in this world and these celebrities or whosoever it is. Not only Kobe, Zayn, but all the other celebrities where celebrities are people who are making are people where so-called have their portion in this life. Zayn, you wanna?
This is First Corinthians 9. Can start at verse let's start at verse 24. It says, "Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize. So run that ye may obtain. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown,
Yeah, so
but
as I
we."
so as I say Kobe and these are because Kobe and these other men will live the same lifestyle as him or whosoever it is. Whatever athletes them do it for them go them strive for the mastery. Then physically, then to obtain something where them can see something tangible, like physically use it like that money. See, one,
It says, now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible.
yep,
I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway.
yeah. So as I say, you use the example, you have the apostles, you have brothers and apostles. You know, we use the apostles, investing years and investing in the kingdom. All right, putting giving giving their body or body as living sacrifice for what? For incorruptible crown. Zin, but him out as the scripture I read in Ecclesiastes, when gain it's corruptible, and that's why I'm dead left it. You know what I mean? Him can't carry it. He never knows he never plan, he never have a date set. Say yo that date him have a date or whatever. He never know that. And then the next man inherit him substance. Zin, a lot of times when people die and you have money left back, another man inherit it. Sometimes I go to the government based on his situation. Government take that. Zin, but eternal life, nobody can take that from you. You know what I mean? It's a promise with heaven Father make for you. Eternal life, heaven, the riches, all right, glory, you know. That's it.
Hey, get the parable up.
Ecclesiastes,
No, the
Luke.
Luke, yeah, can.
Okay. This is St. Luke 12, verse 16. And he spake a parable unto them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do? Because I have no room where I bestow my fruits. And he said, this will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. And I will say to my soul, Soul, thou hast much goods lay up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But
Hey,
Yahweh
stop.
said,
Hold on, but that's the thing. What Kobe do? Years and years of balling, yo. Balling. I know him, you know why, in about 2 years now in a retirement. Can do whatever I want to do within days. Bank book, pot, Lakers still a give money, NBA still a give money. You know, this nigga travel by helicopter everywhere and go, yo. Helicopter in travel, the money not even go through traffic. So, you know, how much it costs to fuel a jet daily, brother? Every time that lift up, you know how much money is supposed to chunk out an account when not even look at. That's just travel expenses. So, him be well set. You know, him just go through now, just have money and have
See,
him comfort to just go about as him feel fit.
I see him losing soul again. Alright. Ask yourself, what shall it profit if a man shall gain the world and lose his own soul? See, in order to have them kind of access and them, because what him do when him do all of those sacrifice is to have access. You know, is to have access to those kind of wealth, to those kind of riches. Let me say it like that. To have them kind of access to them kind of riches there. See, and so him lose him soul for that. And now right now when in the events, because him in the spiritual realm, him in the events, in the go hell, like according to Christians. He's in the spiritual realm and him know say I'm an Israelite and him know that way him did that do and all of that way America was just bullshit. Just like what Mike Tyson said. When you look on him bed, he carry the interviewer 3 months and I show him all of the beds them and he must say all of this is garbage. Must say all of this is shit. See? Thing is, Mike Tyson realized that before him dead. Cause him say, why didn't he say when him young, he look like a thing to attain. But now when him get it and him say no mean shit. So that is the incorruptible crown again. Then
And the thing about it is, in all I'm years, that him never did think about the most. I never did think about how wash him or shot.
yeah, never exactly. Yeah,
He
so
never did.
say it again. That is the corruptible crown.
Mhm.
You see, they never did think about Yahweh Shai, never did have the word that the Heavenly Father upon his mind. He never did that seek Yahweh any at all. Let me, I don't know. You
Mhm.
see me? You never
What
have
about the matter about the dark muse? They tap into the dark muse.
music cage.
Yeah, the muse cage and do your thing for achieve things. I forgot about the darkness.
Yeah. And where you see a lot of the him have all of these because he was done with Baphomet. See, he was done with Baphomet, witchcraft and all of that. That's what the music is all about. And you see him throwing up the 666, the pyramid gesture, the pyramid unsigned. He was done.
And pick him side.
He ain't pick him side, and that's why him have access in this world because this world is for the devil. That's why him say the devil said, man, to Yahweh Shai. He say, yo, all this kingdom will I give you and the glory of it if you bow down and worship me, because it was given unto me, and I will give it unto whomsoever, to give it to whomsoever he will. So to have a part and to have access, you have to go to the devil, which is a so-called white man. And that's what Kobe and all of them stars that it, Labran, the whole of them. Zane, them get down with the devil. See, and that's why them have such big access, man. Them Yahweh Shai know they upon the mind. See,
And that's the thing. Them not find out say their soul shall be required. As the Akabo forget the point.
can.
all right, verse 20. But Yahweh said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? So is he that laid up treasures for himself and is not rich towards Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Yeah, but he say you're the fool.
Hmm.
Yes, you're the fool. You know? And you say, oh, so is what the work of read again act. So is the what?
Verse 21. So
Yeah.
is he that layeth up treasures for himself and is not rich towards Yahweh.
Yeah, and that's the thing, that's the trap where even though we tell brothers say, look here, you need to you're supposed to get on your feet and move certain way. You see me? It's not about gaining riches for yourself. You see me? It's about basically right walking in the right conduct and being a good man of the Lord and also being rich towards Most High. Because part of being rich to the Most High is basically a certain level of conduct. And you getting your act together and you getting your house in order and you getting things in order. That is you being rich towards the Most High. So it's not about you gaining riches towards yourself, right? Me actually me have one. Me just forgot to bring it out earlier, or still forget it earlier. Matthew, we tell us say yo, them with the word choke where you choke
Yeah.
with the kills of this life.
Yeah.
Matthew chapter 14 and also all the surfeiting on the neck to yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm all that. Me have it already, you know.
All right, go on.
You
Hold on,
sure?
which one you have? The surfeiting?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna bring out that one here first.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Matthew 13, yeah, talk.
Yeah, you have it?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, go on.
All right. You want the interpretation, right?
Yeah, that's the until get to the point, and after you go through the whole life. That's the main point.
All right. This is Matthew 13, verse 18. Hear therefore the parable of the sower. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understand it not, then cometh the wicked one and catcheth away that which he has sown in his heart. This is he which receives seed by the wayside. For he that received the seed in stony place, the same is he that hear the word, and anon with joy receive it, and had he not root in himself, but dureth for a while. For when tribulation or persecution ariseth because of the word, by and by he is offended.
And the point, yeah,
Verse,
verse 22 are the
yeah.
point.
He also that receives seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful.
Exactly. You see me? So we not tell brother say yo go out there and try heap on riches and the kids and basically we're not telling nobody to go back into the world, so to speak. You see me? We not try to stumble brothers. We just show that look there's a balance here. Yeah, we in a Babylon and we're under the curses, but it don't mean say we're supposed to have a dirt poor and a suffer. You know, there's a balance. So take the army brothers' advice with a grain of salt and use Kobe as also an example that look, it's not to go out there and just throw yourself in the world, because hey, the deceitful of riches will choke you, you know. Yeah, the key is to the main thing is to be rich towards how Bashim or Shai, right?
Yeah.
Go on, Yashai.
Proverbs 11, verse 24. No, 11, verse 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death.
Exactly,
Mm-hmm.
right? So the Lord righteousness come first. The Lord righteous, the work of the Lord come first. Always remember the first work. But part of what the brother man shows, look here, in order to do the first work to the best of your ability, you have to get yourself balanced certain way with the daily affairs. That way you can offset some of the ease, but it's not so much of being you're fully rest, and fully good. That's not it, right? Get me the Ecclesiastes and then I get the Surfeiting Act.
All right.
Um, yeah, go on.
Ecclesiastes chapter sorry 2 and it's start 18.
Yeah,
Verse 18. Yea, I ate all my labor which uh, I had taken under the sun, because I should leave it unto the man that shall be after me.
Mhm.
And who knoweth whether he shall be a wise man or a fool? Yet shall he have rule over all my labor wherein I have labored, and wherein I have shewed myself wise under the sun. This also is vanity.
Exactly. Can you imagine this now? Hey, me not even know if he have a son or whatever. Probably, hey, imagine Kobe and him next daughter. Just
Now,
somewhere get hands span all of the riches. I'm gonna give to one full man somewhere along the line. To the squander all the way. Him work for all these years.
Him, him,
Oh,
not- him not no son.
That I be a data. I want to
Yeah,
know where the resources go then.
yeah, that's why. That's why Apostle got bars say, you look at the most I did really get this nigga because not one son to carry on the name. You know what I mean? Not one son to carry on the line to carry on the family name. All right, just get that and then stick right this.
yeah, everything that's basically so any man when she there with get peace and pie.
Yep.
We squander as them say fit.
Yep. Can she could go get entangled with Esau too. You know,
Give him back.
eh?
Give him back.
And give back Esau, you know them them white you know them love the white man. You know, so we might give back Esau, exploiting on all levels.
The scripture say, "Oh, money is a defense and wisdom is a defense." As I say, use your wisdom to balance the money, yo. You see what I mean? But at the end of the day, I would say, oh, the mindset is supposed to be on that, yo. Get the surface in up.
Yeah. Luke 21, verse 34. It says, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting. Look at the word overcharged. So it says, take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting. Um, weigh down, it said to weigh down that is overcharged, weigh down the burden. All right. Um, with surfeiting. The word surfeiting is a Greek word kripala. Where is that? I mean, the giddiness and headache caused by drinking wine to excess. All right.
Yeah, but when I really go into the word, it basically means to overdo or to overindulge.
All right. Cool.
Anything in being in excess. So
Right.
it's called, you say unless your heart's be overcharged with overdoing things or
Yep.
being overindulgent.
Yep. So it's an
Go on.
overcharge with surfeiting and drunkenness and years of his life. All right. And so that they come upon you unawares.
Exactly. Just like how Kobe did come upon him unawares. Just like how the days are gonna come upon a lot of these celebrities unawares. And also men, even low level Jake, yo. All Jake upon yo, we need to get this money, we need to get this money. That's one of the main reason why Jake don't have their mind on your how about Shemel shine.
Yep.
Because Jake always I made say of hustle, yo. Yo,
Yep.
gotta get it, gotta get it, gotta get it. Yo, money, money. And that's all them doing is chase money, chase money, chase money. And guess what? Them not reach toward the most side, them art not towards the most side. And the more them are chase it at the far, them are go down the rabbit hole.
Oh,
And it does not benefit them, yo.
you go down further to say far as a sneer shall it come upon all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. It's a trap. It's gonna come upon you as a thief in the night, as the scripture says. All right. You're not gonna know when it hit you until it hit you. Is in you're not gonna see that come. As we have always saying, when data come, shell no blow, and trouble no set like rain. Yeah, if it set like rain, you know, say, oh, don't go in the helicopter. Is in, but but then again, as brothers always say, oh, it's like, in an Esau world, because that is possibly, a sacrifice. You know, made actually upon the Lakers, like I say, them they in the verge right now. Basically them become more taking basketball like every now and then, and them a lead the top of the table. But it just comes to mind, and I must let it go.
Or
Yes,
probably not, but probably under quite the man of bankruptcy and just need some money, so they just need some Lakers jersey for sell.
you get me. I said,
Probably.
and maybe them want secure the victory. Maybe they want win the title. See, so maybe they make a sacrifice to even reach that far, and then a sacrifice to see the victory. You know what I mean? And what better sacrifice to them. Because what happened is that um we call now we start like I'm not machine and that.
You know,
Um,
them price code, them cash code that's still in the most price position, you know.
Yep,
You
yep,
see how one Zach?
yeah,
One?
this is First Timothy 6, verse instead of 6. But godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and it's certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be there with content. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covet after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
yep.
Exactly.
Many
Um,
sorrows.
yeah, read the next verse. It's
Yeah,
about, no, O man of God, flee these things and follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, meekness.
Exactly. Because when they really listen to what the brothers must say, oh, the end all be all, you know. When I really listen to all of them videos where the brother are getting out, the brother must say, look, you have to have a disciplined character. You're supposed to have the character where you balance in your spirit, where you get certain things done in at the right timing and I get it done appropriately. It's because what are some of the things where them highlight? Indiscipline, laziness, even hygiene. Them touch upon the topic of hygiene, exercise, and most of the things where them actually say, oh, in order for you can get to certain standard, you need to be the discipline. So don't pre the fact say them say you need to get to work and if you get see the spiritual aspect behind what them say, pre the righteous aspect behind what them say. You know? Because really and truly that's what the brethren really assess to you. You need to be more disciplined as men of the Lord.
yeah,
And be consistent with it being disciplined as men of the Lord.
yeah. Consistency is key.
One.
Yeah. We have a precept. Now, so okay. First Timothy. Yeah, First Timothy 6 verse 6. Um, Godliness with contentment is great gain. See, that is simple.
You never hear it a while ago though.
Eh?
You never hear it a while ago though.
You read already? Have a look up the word contentment. Look. All right. So me there say that the word contentment mean Greek word is
Strong's G, 841. Austarkaya. Austarkaya.
right. It's a perfect condition of life in which no aid or support is needed. Yes.
See that?
Uh,
You know, read that again.
it's a perfect condition of life. One of the yeah, it's a perfect condition of life in which no aid or support is needed.
Exactly. And that's what I think what the brother might touch upon say, yo, you know, you help up brother to a certain point until they get on them feet and then them can help other brothers. Basically, I'm gonna say you need to get to your sense to your point where, you know, nothing wrong for help a brother, but you know, you need to get yourself in that stand where you are help instead of you are receiving help. You must say the brother must get to it, they must say, look here, hey, we need to get your work so you can with your tithes, you know, because we have the brother the elders them up top, them have to send it up, yo.
Yeah, because really it's not to come, the truth and you're stuck at always, look help. It's a growth thing. What I mean, you're supposed and responsibility, as I mentioned, something that has been said from all on. We are gonna rule a kingdom. You can't want to rule a kingdom and learn the responsibility, learn how to actually rule it over. So that's like what this precept I read earlier. Or if you can't rule your own house, you're gonna rule the church at the most side. See, every man's supposed to have a mentality of leadership and of being a leader. See, and it come with being balanced, being responsible for whosoever you're responsible for and whatsoever you're responsible for. Family, bills, yourself,
And,
work.
and in all aspects of life too, because even like even just we take a look at that, can go up and take a little trip, or there's something for ease
Yep.
of mind every now and then, cause that's a part of life too.
Yeah,
That's something always needed.
wisdom, because if you're wise, you're not gonna be just. It's all about being getting wiser and wiser. It's a growth process. If you're getting wiser and wiser, you have to go through certain experience. Um, learn how to deal with your responsibilities. At the same time, being contentment and having what is necessary to maintain all of that. Not living above your means. But having the necessities. Because when the definition, contentment, it's a sufficiency of the necessities of life. A mind contented with its lot, contentment. So you do what you need to, you do what is needed, you do what you need, like you have the basic requirements, Zane, um, your basic support where you need to give. Zane, take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of the flock, take care of the bills. You have a car, you make sure you maintain your car. That is also part of the responsibility. All right. And the priority above all in all of that is Yahweh Shai.
Hmm.
That is the priority because that comes first and everything after. And when you do that, godliness with contentment is great. Godliness, man, being following righteous, following after righteousness. What is following after righteousness? Doing the things that is right. Learn the laws. See the laws. Read about the laws. Keep what you can keep to the best of your ability. And have a conscience to the ones that we can keep. That's godliness with contentment, man. That's being
Hey,
God.
based off of what you just said in the last part, you can get the Agai Act, isn't it? On so 5 to
Melvin.
what?
Haggai chapter 5, verse 1. Sorry, Haggai 1, verse 5. Now therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. Go up to the mountain and bring wood and build the house, and I will take pleasure in it, and I will be glorified, saith the Lord. Ye look for much, and lo, it came to little. And when he brought it home, I did blow upon it. Why? Said the Lord of hosts, because of mine house that is waste, and ye run every man unto his own house.
Exactly. So it's not about deserting the house of the Most High while you try get your house good and your house proper, everything good with you and your house. It's as the Most High tell them why them they do that. Why them they make sure say everything they do not come to naught. Because what? You have focus on everything but theme house. Is it so how the Most High house feel? Oh, Israel feel now. Look on the state with Israel, and you are priest, say you figure get yourself good and settle in a life and everything all right. While the Most High name get disrespected, while the Most High prophecies and words is being brought to naught, while that's the blatant no regard for your how Bashem Yahshua is there. But yet you want good off and comfortable and all right. While the Lord is in no regard?
Mhm.
Go on.
This is Matthew 6, verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh
Yep.
and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. That's what they teach it. That's what it's all about. Seeking being a champion. Having a champion for Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai. Because if being a champion for him, being a champion. And once you're a champion, you're basically a man where take deal with it, do what you're supposed to do. That's what a champion is, man. I overcome obstacles, Zine. You make the bread, Zine. And
Both
I'm
breads.
and I put
Yeah, make the bread, yes.
yeah,
Two
make the
bread.
bread. Yeah, I make the bread, the two bread, I make, and yeah, break bread.
Yeah,
You see me? Yeah. So
exactly.
it's really a good thing. It's really good. It's a growing the grace and knowledge of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai was no bum. All right. Yahweh Shai, but in the dep on a mission too. See, in the dep on a mission, he was no bum.
But brother, even Paul was a tech maker, right?
Yep.
So when the disciple them go to booms and do certain things, them a fisherman and them thing there. Yo, yeah, you need a computer for the lessons. You need to pay internet to upload the videos. You need food to ensure your body are run to a certain capacity. You know, you need to make sure that certain things get done. Say your woman and your picking off your ningy nangy in your ears every time if you do a lesson. You get me? I say,
Yeah.
as I say, all I go back to you, so you can do the work to the best of your ability, you know.
Yep.
Because if in a stable certain way, it can't get done. So then when you have it with the mindset like that, the reason why I do this, I said that the work of the Lord can be done properly. This is you seeking first, seeking the Lord first,
Mm-hmm.
because everything is not towards your benefit, but rather to the benefit of the brotherhood, the benefit of your the benefit towards the building of the house of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Yep.
You see me? We don't want to be a dead weight. You know? As you say, yo, you up on your face, a brother help you up, you get on your feet. By the time you look, the next brother come need help, you help him up, him get on him feet. That are three brothers right there again, dip on them feet. Is that when you first, yeah, imagine you have one brother, him strong, him build up a brother. Now the two of them strong. And next brother come and them build up a next brother. Three brother that's strong. So when the next brother come, you think it, because you have three, I help one, the strength easier for come. And then when him get on him feet, what happen? It just continue and it just build and build and build.
Yep. And
That's a big thing.
responsibility is a key learning process. Is a key learning tool.
And
You-
you make the weight lighter as well.
Yep. So why we actually in this thing? One of the reasons to become real men. All right. Because we never grow up like, well, we never get certain their teachings. I want to come into the truth to actually learn certain things, yo. A lot of way. You know what I mean? Learn how to become real men and starting being a man the Lord. Yeah, right? And one of that part of that process of being a real man is being responsible. Go get your own place. You know what I mean? Get your own place, pay your own bills. You know what I mean? Be responsible. See? Do the lesson, do the videos then. That's being responsible. So make it a priority to do your videos. If you go up on the road on Saturday, then if you have a car, you maintain it. Then you have a house, you make sure it's in a proper condition.
And plus, when they point one and with that force you to be responsible, and not only that, you get to make your own rules. So
Yep.
things so basically you can't say because of him, he, she, nor no, you have age.
Yep. That's your little kingdom.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's your little kingdom for govern. till you real, you know what I mean? It's like a training tool, man.
Right.
It's like a training. You know, you're like a kingdom for go and govern until the real thing come. Because guess what? We have the wisdom, our certain wisdom, now if you actually deal with it and if you apply it, that's why scripture is all about applying. It's applying. You know, let us read. It's supposed to be doers of the word and not hearers only. See? That's in James. So when you hear them things, it's not for you just hear and say, oh, all right. So that gonna it's for you to apply. You know what I mean? If you apply it to your life, Zine, if you have a youth, you deal with youth according to knowledge, according to the scriptures, you're not gonna pray. You know, apply them. I know it's not only for yourself, I for even the people around you. No, me not say, yo, you go force it. For example, if you man, if them shit, if you not take it, then you not have to force it. You know what I mean? But whatever you can apply, you apply it. You know what I mean? In your household, govern your household. All right. So it be years of word, being at years only but doors, man. You see? Applying the scriptures into your life, to your daily walk, building up characters, building a better character, developing certain characteristic, in this truth.
Hey, and the thing about it, that's why even when I said a class last week, say, yo, no, because you're not head of the camp, that means you're not supposed to have a leadership mentality.
Yep.
Because when you go out in your quote unquote daily life, you're the head, you're the king there, so.
Yep.
So as I say a while ago, your household, your little kingdom for your governor and get up to certain part till the kingdom, till the actual kingdom come.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So you not being a head don't mean say you're not a leader nonetheless. And then so you're a king by yourself. When you come in, you're part of the body wherever your lot may fall in that you come based off what your experience or whatever, you add to the body, and you keep the ball rolling and functioning till whatever happen.
Yeah.
You know? You have something, Zach?
When you have Matthew chapter 6, verse 19, lay not up for yourself treasures upon earth, where
Yeah.
moth and rust will corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourself treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust will corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
Exactly. You know? So hey, just remember, yo, that soul shall be required because when the Howard shall come back, you think you can tell him, say, yo, me dey get try get this money, or me dey have this, or me dey have that. Everything's supposed to be geared towards him from day one.
If you make it cause my mama now the house. If you buy mama house pan it in.
Mm-hmm.
Um
So,
yeah, it's like you're going. Yeah.
hey, we don't know if we have nothing else to add, but hey, let's hope this edifying. Hey, we hope this come out edifying of our brothers and really get where I say. I just say just use Kobe as an example, as not to obtain a corruptible crown, so like because your soul shall be required of thee. But also, we're not saying that you're supposed to be, as we said, the spirit of push nowadays. It's not about being down and out and go, me are dead and me can't do no better. The Lord want me to suffer. No, that
Yeah.
not happening either.
Yeah, the scripture them read they actually make the point. Is in which we say when are showing in the balance. Is in
God,
the scripture them read. Alright, that you know do excess or nothing. Too poor and too try to get too rich. You know what I mean? Yeah, you say godliness with contentment is great again, and that is a precept.
hey, get in a Proverbs
Just balance.
Yeah, we say don't make me too rich. List me say who are the most who's the most
Yeah, no
get
get
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
me have one search for too.
yeah, alright. So we'll get that one for you. Me have it right now.
What?
yeah, go on.
Uh, so
Yeah, read it. Go on.
Proverbs 30, verse 8.
Yeah.
Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee, and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal, and take the name of my power in vain.
So read back the part again. We say, "Who is the Lord?" Or whatever I say.
Verse 9. Lest I be full and deny thee, and say, who is the Lord?
The man say, "Could be no full man.
Mm-hmm.
Could be full in already." And all of these other people, them full. Kendrick full. Zin, all of them full because them here, hey, them know about the Hebrew Israelites. If I know James, them see somebody. Zin, we're telling them say them are Israelite and them to stop the certain things and wait. Zin, but guess what? I got to make this bread. I got to make this money. I got to stay rich. See? So me say, who is the Lord? You say, I mean, I got time for that. It's denying the Lord, that man. But basically you saying, who is the Lord? Who is Yahweh? I scripture say, if you despise him word, when it say if you despise him word,
Shall I be destroyed?
yeah,
We can get it fair real quick.
can.
Proverbs chapter 13, verse 13. Whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed, but he
Yeah.
that heareth the
So,
commandment shall be rewarded.
yeah, would he that do what?
Hear the commandment shall be rewarded.
Yeah. So you you hear the word. A lot of them watch the videos, a lot of them see the videos, the street preaching, the sit downs. You know, a lot of them know brothers when the truth too. You know what I mean? And them telling the things. But guess what? You know, you sit down there same way you got to get this money, you got to get this bread, you got to
Yeah, same thing when I talk to certain people on the highways and byways, them I say, yo, me get where I say, but let's have to get certain things sorted out first. You see me?
yeah, my cousin tell me say him have to get him wife and him house first. You know what I mean? But you can't think about the mess up there. But hey, not that I don't get the thing them. You see? The point is that these men, these people say, oh, them have to get rich. They want to make it in a Esau kingdom, in a Esau society.
Then
That's
them
it.
have time for the more side.
They them have time for more sign. No. The scripture said no is the acceptable time. And no is the accepted time. See? No.
Yeah,
Alright?
Precept.
this all right, go on, Zach.
Sorry. This is
Yeah, man, you're good, man.
Sirach chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord cometh forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
security. And I think you're good.
You
Oh,
think
it's just done, Bill.
bank account fat?
A fly cross in a helicopter.
Yeah.
Chip after chip. You know, you never know the one day it go fall, the bird that go drop from out the sky. You never know. You see me? So
You may have two precepts. So Ecclesiasticus 33 verse 29. But be not excessive towards any, and without this discretion do nothing.
yeah.
And the next one, second Ezra 16, verse 40 says, "O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth.
You.
And sell it, let him be as he that fleeth away, he that buy it as one that will lose, he
Mm-hmm.
that occupieth merchandise as he that hath no profit by it, and he that buildeth as he shall not dwell therein. He that soweth as if he should not reap, so also he that planteth the vineyard as he that shall not gather the grapes. They that marry as they shall not get no children, and they that marry not as the witherers. And therefore they that labor, labor in vain."
Can. Good reason.
I have one.
Hey, hold on, let me continue. It says, "For strangers shall reap their fruits and spoil their goods, overthrow their houses, and take their children captives. For in captivity and famine shall they get children. And they that occupy their merchandise with robbery, the more they deck their cities, their houses, their possessions, and their own persons, the more will I be angry with them for their sin, say Yahweh. Like as a whore envieth a right, honest, and virtuous woman, so shall righteousness hate iniquity when she decketh herself, and shall accuse her to her face. And when it come, that shall defend him that diligently search out every sin upon the earth. Because enough of them, the reason why them are do this now, because the only way them are gain to them are gain by unrighteousness. You know, now them are say, "Oh, get rich or die trying, do what you have to do." Right? And after and therefore be not like unto thereunto, Salakia, and therefore be not like thereunto, nor to the works thereof. For yet a little, and iniquity shall be taken away out of the earth, and righteousness shall reign among you.
Yeah.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, as we say, oh, you are gonna gain, you are gonna do some things, you are gonna gain. But at the end of the day, it's not about you gaining these things and keeping these things. It's about the discipline and your character and you working towards how Bashim or shy.
Yeah, it's not about you setting your mind on the thing. Then it's curious, if riches increase, set not your mind upon it. Then but your mind should be in heaven, as the scripture I read earlier. Say, store for yourself treasures in heaven. That's where your treasure is there with the heart there. So, you know. So if your riches if you get increase, the most because the most I hey, we know this truth. The most I give you a little a little increase every now and then. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's rough because we know this furnace of affliction is keep I tell you. Acceptable men are chosen in the furnace of adversity. So you're gonna have misfortunes, Zin, and the most high him lift you, him lift you, and then him test you. Him lift you, test you. Alright, so it's a balance. Alright.
This is second this Timothy chapter 2 verse 3. So therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach. No man that warreth entangled himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who had chosen him to be a soldier.
Yep.
Exactly. Yep.
And the other one you call for earlier, this Ecclesiastes 12 verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for
Fun.
this is the whole duty of man.
Yep.
Exactly. So,
And next verse.
all right, go on.
For Yahweh Shem Shai shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
Mm-hmm. Say, I guess the point has been made. Once again, hope this was edifying. I said that about what, 10, 15 minutes ago. The spirit keep it rolling. But hey, now that I don't want to say our ad.
And that's it.
All right.
I think it's the one again.
So I want to say all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Stone, and shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways pushing this word in all sincerity and truth. Shalom.
So